Hey everyone, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, back for another Fear the Walking Dead review. This is going to be my review of part 1 of 2 of the Season 3 double finale of Fear the Walking Dead Season 3. This is going to be my review for Fear the Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 15. Now, this one, oh my god, I am like, I can't even believe what they did in this episode. This episode was amazing, and I'm not just saying that. So if you have not seen this episode yet, go ahead and watch it. We had one huge character death in this episode, but I want to say almost, two, because we had one actual full character death, and then we had one, close to kind of character death, but didn't exactly happen, and that is Daniel. But the main one, of course, who died in this episode, which really I did not see coming, was Troy. Troy, I don't know, I didn't think he would die in this season. But, let's talk about the episode from beginning to end, like usual. But, oh man, this episode was insane. And episode 16 was amazing as well. So, in this episode, the first thing that I wrote down was that we do finally get introduced to Proctor John. Now, this is cool because Proctor John is a character that we've heard about for a little bit. He's finally actually come into the story. We see the back thing, with the surgery and all that. That scene was really, really cool. I enjoyed watching that, just kind of how they made it and everything. They posted it on AMC that night, so that was really cool actually how they showed that. But anyway, so Alicia is with them for now, and it's pretty cool. So anyway, in this episode, we see Proctor John. We see all the stuff that happened there. I don't really have too much to say about the stuff about Proctor John. I just wanted to kind of get it out of the way right off the bat. So they're at the dam. Madison and Strand are drinking a little bit, and then we get to hear that Nick is back. Nick and Troy go to the dam. And, Daniel and Troy kind of have a conversation, how Troy can kind of tell that Daniel just doesn't really like him, and we have some pretty cool scenes in this episode that really, really stood out, like, the part where Daniel, later on in the episode, after, they're kind of discussing what they're going to do, then we get a discussion where we have Daniel, and he's actually ready to torture Nick. And he wants to get justice for Ophelia. The funny part is that Nick's not scared of him. Nick is actually, trying to mess with him, and he actually says, no, it was actually Jake who sent her there. And I can tell, though, that Daniel kind of knew all along that it was Troy, but he was trying to get it out of Nick. So I really enjoyed that scene a lot. I honestly didn't know if he was going to torture him or not. I was kind of not sure. I didn't think it was impossible, though. So then you have, the other scenes where, you basically, they're just kind of like Madison and Troy, and they're like, are we cool? Are we good? And she said, yeah, we're good. I was kind of thinking to myself, what are they going to do for this episode after all this? And I was really shocked to see what happened after the scene where Madison said that they were cool. Because right after that scene, the rest of the episode was just, it was insane. So, in this episode, we see Madison, who, she finds out that Troy led the herd to the ranch, and, oh my god, she punches him, right? She punches him, he goes down on his knees. And I was thinking to myself, okay, she just punched him, he's gonna be alright, she's gonna help him up, and everything will be cool. I thought she just punched him to kind of teach him a lesson that way. And then as he's, like, getting up, she just hits him in the face with the hammer, and then hits him again, and he falls and just dies. And I'm like, what? I was kind of, like, in shock. I was like, I wasn't really, I was, like, just shocked. Like, she just hits him right in the face. But a lot of people don't understand why she did that. There is a reason why she did it, and I could tell as soon as we saw the beginning of episode 16. but even it still though it doesn't make much sense. She wanted the ranch to be their home that they could stay at, forever, and because of Troy, that was taken away from them. And she's mad because she could have had, a good, Christmas dinner. Maybe not with Travis and some of the others, but she could have, and that's the thing. And yeah, that's definitely that is probably why she did it. She looks at it as Troy took it away from her. Took that magical kind of hope away from her. And we kind of see what she was thinking, and the potential in the ranch that she saw when she was there. So that's why she killed Troy. But I'm just maybe what I could even do is reflecting on Troy video. I could do that if you guys want to see it. So right after that, I was just like, okay, we're probably going to calm down a little bit, at least until the next episode, after that. And it just keeps going, and you see the crazy sequence where Daniel is, he's there with, what's her name? Anyway, I always forget this girl's name, the damn lady. Anyway, I don't know why I keep forgetting her name. But anyway, what happens is, they're in there, and Strand, what happens is, Proctor John is attacking, right? And he's in there, killing off everybody, aside from Strand and Madison and the others and all that kind of stuff. And Strand pulls a gun on Daniel. And, of course, what happens is, Daniel kind of fights with him, right, when he gets the chance, and then that's when Strand kind of points the gun towards him, and it goes through, up his, up his neck, up through his cheek, and, man, he just goes down, and when I saw that, I thought he killed him, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? They killed Daniel, too? I was just like, I didn't know what to think, I thought they killed both of them, and I'm just like, okay, Troy's dead, but I honestly thought Daniel was dead too. I thought he just shot him and that was it. I really did. And I was just kind of shocked of how it went. So that's that. Yeah. And it looks, obviously Daniel survives, but oh my God, that was insane. So you guys write in the comments, did you think he was actually dead when you saw him shoot him, I did. I personally did for that split second. Even when he went down and you saw him kind of on the ground, before he started moving, I thought, okay, yeah, he is dead. He is just dead right there. I did not think that he was going to be alive, but then the last thing I want to say about this episode is that we do see in this episode, we do see the scenes where we have, the beginning where we have Alicia and the big car accident thing that happens. Alicia hits her head, and we see everything with that lady and all that, and she twists her ankle or something. So that was big as well. So this episode, I went crazy after this episode. I did. And episode 16 is good too, but episode 15. Whew, this one takes the trophy for the best episode out of the two. Oh my God. So I will be back for my review for episode 2 as well. Or not episode 2, but the second part. And we'll give our thoughts and we'll discuss it. But dude, this episode was amazing, and I will never forget this episode. So make sure to write all your comments below about what you guys thought about this episode, and I will catch you guys later.